I've been struggling, I've been out, broke, homeless, I've been through all of those things, but there was a perseverance, a tremendous faith in God, a tremendous hope that allowed me to keep going.
The one and only Tyler Perry is a man of many talents. A writer, director, and transformational actor.
I would certainly like to think that it is I'm sorry, I just saw my face pass on a truck and it just blew, sorry, lost my whole train of thought.
His incredible life story is one of top-of-the-world highs and dark lows.
See, this is why it's so important that other men are mentoring boys, because most of my mentors were strong black women, you know, from my mother to my aunt to, you know, Oprah, you know, for people like that. So, but it's good for us to see ourselves, boys, to see other black men doing well.
Perhaps it is this roller coaster life of his that allows him to create such unforgettable and relatable characters.
He's telling stories about black people that we don't get to see.
I feel like we're part of history, because he's definitely going down in history.
Join us as we explore the fascinating life and illustrious career of the man of many faces, Tyler Perry.
Today, African Americans are starring, co-starring, creating, writing, producing. That's just my everyday. But directing and hosting some of the top shows on television.
Tyler Perry was born Emmett Perry Jr. in New Orleans, Louisiana, on September 13, 1969. The son of Willie Maxine Perry and Emmett Perry Sr., a carpenter. Perry once said his father's answer to everything was to beat it out of you. As a child, Perry once went so far as to attempt suicide in an effort to escape his father's beatings. In contrast to his father, his mother took him to church each week, where he sensed a certain refuge and contentment. At age 16, he had his first name legally changed from Emmett to Tyler in an effort to distance himself from his father. Perry says he was verbally abused and violently beaten by his father, Emmett Perry Sr., until age 19. One night, when his mother was out, Perry's drunken father got the vacuum cleaner extension cord and trapped me in a room and beat me until the skin was coming off my back, said Perry. He also has said that his mother packed up the car with him and his sisters and drove from his birthplace of New Orleans to California, trying to flee their father, but he reported the car stolen and the family went to jail until he picked them up. Perry said his father beat his mother the entire way home. Perry, who also attempted suicide twice and later was homeless, has said he got through the hard times by turning to religion. While Perry did not complete high school, he earned a GED. In his early 20s, watching an episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show, he heard someone describe the sometimes therapeutic effect the act of writing can have, enabling the author to work out his or her own problems. This comment inspired him to apply himself to a career in writing. He soon started writing a series of letters to himself, which became the basis for the musical I Know I've Been Changed. Around 1990, Perry moved to Atlanta, where 2 years later, I Know I've Been Changed was first performed at a community theater, financed by the 22-year-old Perry's $12,000 life savings. The play included Christian themes of forgiveness, dignity, and self-worth, while addressing issues such as child abuse and dysfunctional families.
I think what I'm trying to do in my life and with my work is get past race and just tell stories. And I'm hoping that what I do will inspire more people to know that we're all just human beings. Not one particular race can do this or do this. We can all do all of it. Forgiveness, learning to forgive. Family, love, everything. Learning to forgive. That's the biggest lesson of this movie.
The musical initially received a less than stellar reception and was a financial failure. Perry persisted, and over the next 6 years, he rewrote the musical repeatedly, though lackluster reviews continued. In 1998, at age 28, he succeeded in retooling the play and restaging it in Atlanta, first at the House of Blues, then at the Fox Theater. Perry continued to create new stage productions, touring with them on the so-called Chitlin circuit, and developing a large, devoted following among African-American audiences. In 2005, Forbes reported that he had sold more than 100 million in tickets, 30 million in videos of his shows, and an estimated 20 million in merchandise. And the 300 live shows he produces each year are attended by an average of 35,000 people a week.
And I remembered, as a kid, the things with my mother and the things she went through. And I often want to speak, I think this is what it is, and if there's some kind of psychological thing that goes on, it may make sense, but it's like the kid in me is speaking to my mother saying, here, this is your gift. You can be this. You can be this person. You can be stronger. So as I write it, I'm hoping as if some other kids out there were going through what I went through and what my mother was going through, that it speaks to them.
I Know I've Been Changed was Perry's first major success as a writer. The play focuses on critical issues, including child abuse and rape, and how they are overcome by a strong belief in God. This hard-hitting play used comedy and drama to tell a story of 2 adult survivors of child abuse who became the people that their abusive mother said they would be. It is also the story of how they overcame by the power of God, with a shocking twist at the end.
Well, what I found is that in my travels in America doing my stage shows, I found what people really responded to, and that is relationship issues and abuse and dramas. And lots of people, especially in America, are searching for answers, and I'm sure it may be the same way here, searching for answers as to how do you walk through it. So I thought the best thing to do is put it in a film format and just discuss what I've learned through these characters. And it's been very helpful for a lot of people. I've got over 1 million messages from people who have said, this movie helped me, or this play helped me, or this statement in the movie made me, all I want to do is provoke thought while entertaining. So it's been a great journey to be able to do that.
I would certainly like to think that it is I'm sorry, I just saw my face pass on a truck and it just blew, sorry, lost my whole train of thought.
Perry raised a $5.5 million budget, in part from the ticket sales of his stage productions, to fund his first movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, which went on to gross $50.6 million domestically, while scoring a 16% approval rating at the film review website, Rotten Tomatoes.
You want this half? You want this half? He is 8 feet under.
6 feet under.
I beat him down 2 more feet. I was mad as hell.
I know Taekwondo.
And I know whoop, y'all. Come on, bring it out.
Peace be still.
That keeps me a piece of steel. As long as you got a piece of steel, you're gonna have peace. Load your steel. Thank you, Jesus.
Perry made his directorial debut on his next film, an adaptation of Madea's Family Reunion, and has directed all of his subsequent Madea films. On its opening weekend, February 24th to 26th, 2006, Madea's Family Reunion opened at #1 at the box office with $30.3 million. The film eventually grossed $65 million. Perry and his co-stars promoted the film on The Oprah Winfrey Show. As with Diary, almost all of the Madea earnings have been generated in the United States. Perry produced the long-running sitcom Tyler Perry's House of Pain, which ran for 8 seasons from June 21, 2006 to August 10, 2012. The series followed an African-American household of 3 generations. The show demonstrated the family members' serious, true-to-life struggles with faith and love. The show ran in the spring of 2006 as a 10-show pilot. After the successful pilot run, Perry signed a $200 million 100-episode deal with TBS. On June 6, 2007, the first 2 episodes of Tyler Perry's House of Pain ran on TBS. After receiving high ratings, House of Pain entered broadcast syndication. Reruns were played through December 2007 before the second season began. Perry also wrote, directed, and produced the sitcom Meet the Browns, which premiered on TBS on January 7, 2009, and ended on November 18, 2011. Perry's next Lionsgate project, Daddy's Little Girls, starred Gabrielle Union and Idris Elba, and was released in the United States on February 14, 2007. It grossed over $31 million. Perry wrote, directed, produced, and starred in his next film, Why Did I Get Married?, released on October 12, 2007. It opened at #1, grossing $21.4 million that weekend. It is loosely based on his play of the same name.
Right here, one more time.
The Family That Prays opened on September 12, 2008, and grossed over $37.1 million. This film focuses on 2 families, one wealthy and the other working class, whose lives are intertwined in both love and business.
I feel like we're part of history, because he's definitely going down in history. And when they talk about his work in the future, our names will be etched in stone.
Yeah, it's true. He's the thing that I love about him is that he's telling stories about Black people that we don't get to see. You know, in Hollywood, you only get to see a sliver of our experience. And so it's nice to be able to have all these stories about, you know, I know this happened in my family, or I know a person like that, and you can see yourself reflected, which is refreshing, you know, and it's about time. And so I was thrilled to work with him because I've been a fan of his work for a while.
Me as well.
This was the most difficult time I've had on this side of my success, because I was really famous with Black people and could go anywhere, and there was all the support and clapping, and you know, everybody was there with me. Then the minute I started to rise above that line and become noticed more, it became very difficult. And I was at a point where I was asking, do I want to continue? Do I want to stay in the business? Do I want to continue with this? And I asked myself, am I living or am I existing, or am I becoming a prisoner? That's what I was talking about, protecting the brand. You know, you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything. And after I came to this very clear conclusion of tell everybody who hates on it to go to hell, I felt a whole lot better. But that's what it came out of, people preying on you, people trying to get what you got and that kind of stuff. That's where all this stuff came from. So my hope and my thought for the film is that when people walk away from it, they'll walk away realizing life is short, live it. Live it. Take the hand you've got and make it work. From childhood. But what I learned early on is to stop sharing my dreams with people, because you hear all of that all the time. You don't think it will happen. But again, as I was saying, your dream will step in and start to believe. It's really, really phenomenal when that happens, because it's like you give up on it and then something will come along to encourage you. And that's what happened with Ben in this movie. He was a dreamer that stopped dreaming. Yeah, and that's a part of it. But you know what you have to do, though? If you hear that enough, it can start to chip away at your dream. But there is a point in your life where your dream will start to believe for you. Your dream will encourage you. Your dream will give you just enough hope to keep going. You know, I talked to the wardrobe and makeup people. I said, I need a new look, and this is what they came up with.
Did you enjoy this character?
Yeah, I did. It was really different for me, and he's very, very close to, my father's a construction worker, so the construction knowledge was kind of instant because of that, but I looked more like him than I ever have in anything in this film. Yeah, that was scary. Yeah.
Who influences you? Would you say anyone in particular in your life and in your work?
I think it's definitely Oprah. She has truly been a woman who has inspired me, who's encouraged me, who has completely just her life continues to speak great example to me.
I know I've read that you've certainly had some down times in your life.
Yeah.
You've come up from that. What would you say to people who might be really down and out and just sort of feel like throwing it all away?
Yeah, I've been there many times. I just think if you give up, you'll never get there. And you have to know that your dream will come to pass. And if you know it, no matter what, no matter how dark it gets, it will happen.
In 2009, Perry teamed with Oprah Winfrey to executive produce Precious, a film based on the novel Push by Sapphire. Precious received 6 nominations at the 82nd Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director for Daniels, and Best Actress for Sidibe. Monique won the award for Best Supporting Actress, while Jeffrey Fletcher won for Best Adapted Screenplay, becoming the first African American to win a screenplay award at the Oscars. The film, then without a distributor, premiered to acclaim at both the 2009 Sundance Film Festival and the 2009 Cannes Film Festival, under its original title of Push, based on the novel by Sapphire.
My name is Clarice Precious Jones. I want to be on the cover of a magazine. I wish I had a light-skinned boyfriend with real nice hair. But first, I want to be in one of them BET videos.
You're a dummy. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you. School ain't gonna help none. Take your ass down to the welfare.
You're 16, you're still in junior high school, and you're pregnant with your second child.
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about home? But you're gonna have to talk to somebody if you want your check, sweetie.
At Sundance, it won the Audience Award and the Grand Jury Prize for Best Drama, as well as a special jury prize for supporting actress Monique. At the Precious's screening at Sundance in January 2009, Tyler Perry announced that he and Oprah Winfrey would be providing promotional assistance to the film, which was released through Lionsgate Entertainment. Precious won the People's Choice Award at the Toronto International Film Festival in September. The film's title was changed from Push to Precious based on the novel Push by Sapphire to avoid confusion with the 2009 action film Push. Why Did I Get Married 2, the sequel to Why Did I Get Married, opened in theaters on April 2nd, 2010. It featured Janet Jackson, Cicely Tyson, Louis Gossett Jr., Jill Scott, and Malik Yoba. The film grossed $60 million domestically, with $29 million made opening weekend.
You know you start all of my arguments.
Why? Your book?
So you have all the answers, don't you?
What happens?
What's going on in here?
When there's trouble in paradise. From Lionsgate and Tyler Perry Studios.
I am so sorry. I miss you.
Please stop. You are my past, and there ain't no future in it.
Promises will be broken.
You've been drinking again.
What do you want me to do?
Get out of my way.
Secrets will be uncovered.
I know how to listen to that voice on the inside that tells me when a man is cheating.
Well, my career started that way. I couldn't afford to pay a writer and a director, so I ended up having to do both. So it's all about, and I've trained myself to be able to do a lot of things at once. So it's all parts of my brain have to work, and it's not really that big of a deal for me to make the transition. It is whatever is needed or necessary at that time. Yeah.
Now, guys, are you familiar with the game Snog, Marry, Avoid?
No.
It is where you pick a person and you decide whether you would snog, marry, or avoid that person.
What's the first one?
Snog, kiss. It means kiss in English.
Okay.
Marry and avoid.
Okay.
You're aware of those two. Okay, so with the characters in this film, who would you snog, marry, and avoid?
I would snog and marry Janet and divorce her and avoid her. So that's it.
Janet?
Who would I?
You better say me.
Well, I wouldn't want to.
You better say me.
Okay, Tyler.
Okay.
Terry.
You play such an understanding man. I think I would marry your character.
Well, see, that's the thing. Well, yeah, but I wouldn't want to avoid you.
No. Good, but that could be a bit boring after a while. An understanding man who's so caring and so understanding. That's me, but that's the closest character I've ever played to myself. But there's the other side of me too that is not very.
I love you.
There's another side that's not very understanding, not very caring. It's just
Now, you've had amazing success in America with your films, but they've hardly, I don't think any of them have really hit cinemas here. But is this the start? Is that all set to change now?
I sure hope so. This is the beginning of an international push, and I thought that there's no better place to start than London. And I have a pirated awareness here, so we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be okay.
He appeared in the stage show Madea's Big Happy Family, which toured the U.S. as a stage play and was released as a movie in 2011. Written, directed by, and starring Perry, the film version of Madea's Big Happy Family raked in $25.8 million at the box office, taking second place.
See, this is why it's so important that other men are mentoring boys, because most of my mentors were strong black women, from my mother to my aunt to, Oprah, for people like that. So, but it's good for us to see ourselves, boys, to see other black men doing well. I always think about my mother. I always carry her up there with me. I'm carrying her right now. So, it's her memory's always with me. So I'm always thinking about her.
What was your inspiration year after year? You seem to be limitless in terms of coming up with material and just so successful.
You know what? The inspiration has got to be the people that are working with me on these movies and television, because they're so limited and so little opportunity. So they inspire me to keep going. They hold my arms up to make sure that I keep doing the right thing. So it works well.
Perry's next film with Lionsgate was Good Deeds, in which Perry plays lead character Wesley Deeds.
In order to reach some of the depths of Wesley, I had to tap into some of my own things in order to be able to do a good job at it. I mean, any actor who is really trying to connect, to have the audience connect, you draw on personal experience, and then you say the words while you're thinking or feeling your own personal experience. So I had to draw on a lot of my own stuff for this.
Well, that he was very collaborative. He really wants to know what you're thinking, and if there's something that you want to change, he changes it. He just wants he wants to put you in the best possible position to do the best job that you can do and to feel comfortable about it. Because he's been in front of and behind the camera, he knows how vulnerable we are as actors, and he approaches his job as a director with care and kindness and consideration, and it's pretty awesome.
I don't like being this vulnerable for some reason. It's a bit interesting for me. I'd rather be back here rather than out there, you know what I mean?
No, I really liked you like this.
Well, I appreciate it, but it's really strange for me. I think I have to get used to it.
There's a Southern hospitality to it.
There is.
Yes,
I mean, working in Atlanta in general is a dream. I loved working there. I'd never been there. It's gorgeous. But yeah, there's Southern hospitality that is amazing. It's you definitely feel it when you're down there.
Tyler obviously is so great. I don't know if anyone has said he wasn't, because that would be a lie. Because he's so great to work with, and I know that we had a great experience just working with him, and this is our first film that we've done with him, so we were kind of newbies. But everything that I've heard from other friends of mine who've worked on his films came true. I mean, he's incredibly efficient. He's accessible, and even though he wears so many different hats, it's seamless. you don't see him ever get frazzled much because he's completely in control.
And prepared.
Yeah.
It's just Southern. It's everything that people think the South should be. Just laid back, relaxed. There is the tension of keeping moving, but it's very comfortable. So everybody feels like they're at home. There's no yelling and screaming or anything. It's just everybody's comfortable. Everybody's having a good time.
Good Deeds is a romantic drama film written, directed by, and starring Perry. The film was released on February 24th, 2012. It is the 10th of 11 films that Perry directed and appears in.
As I was writing it, 9 times out of 10 what I'm doing, I'm writing and I'll hear a line and I'll see a person's face. Oh, that's Tandy. I got to call her. And then write a little bit further. Oh, that's Brian White. Oh, that's Felicia Rashad. So that's how it all worked out with the casting.
All right, what's next for you?
I, Alex Cross, and The Marriage Counselor comes out in June. I think Alex Cross comes out in October.
But you're done with the romantic leading man?
For a while, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Perry took over the role of James Patterson's Alex Cross from Morgan Freeman for a new film in the series titled Alex Cross.
A good leader knows when to follow, and I had some great people to follow. Rob Cohen's brilliant, so it was really comfortable letting go and having him take control.
Did you get a chance to talk to Morgan and say, can I have your blessing?
Nope, I did not. I did not want to do that. He played God. You don't call God and say, can I have your blessing to play this role? So you just wait and see. So that's all I did.
Is it hard for you to be, I was talking to Edward Burns about this, where you guys have a lot in common, or you're like,
Yeah, we challenge each other a lot on the set every day, yeah. I was writing and he was writing. I said, I did 5 pages today. How many did you do? So I pushed him a little bit. Fitzgerald Family Christmas is his new movie. It's really great. No, we didn't talk much. This is our first time having a love fest here. His transformation is unbelievable in the film. He's a crazy villain. I really enjoyed it more than anything. It was fantastic.
Sure, I played Jodie Klebanoff, so I'm a detective with everyone else, just trying to figure out what's going on. And it was really exciting working with Tyler, and I love playing a detective. I love doing all of the phones and the spying, and it was a good time.
Are you a Scorpio?
No.
Scorpios, they always say Scorpios make good detectives.
Oh, really? No.
I'm a Scorpio and I'm not.
You're not a good. I'm a Gemini, so I don't know what that means, but maybe the twins.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So talk about working with Tyler and seeing him in his first role as really just an actor.
Well, it was inspiring to see how focused he was, and that, at all times he was just in it and he was committed, and there wasn't a lot of. I didn't see any of Madea going on at all. And he was just so present and so ready and so prepared. So I think it'll come out really well.
The film opened on October 19, 2012, and received praise from critics and audiences for his role. His performance gained the attention of director David Fincher, who subsequently cast Perry in his 2014 thriller Gone Girl, co-starring with Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike, and Neil Patrick Harris. Perry directed the film The Single Moms Club, which opened on March 14, 2014. This heartfelt story follows single mothers from different walks of life that come together to create a support group to discuss their problems and how they can make them better for them and their children.
If people only knew what single moms go through.
I just want to feel equal.
We should start a support group.
Yeah, a toast to the Single Moms Club.
Yes.
It's happening.
Now with a little help.
I'm in charge of this fundraiser. I might be able to use your help with sound, lighting.
You know, you've got real beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
And I don't care that the left one's lazy, and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
And a lot of understanding.
When is it the right time to introduce a man to your kid?
Hell, girl, I tell him up front, see if he gonna stay.
Today, African Americans are starring, co-starring, creating, writing, producing. That's just my everyday. But directing and hosting some of the top shows on television.
In mid-January 2016, Perry started filming his 17th film and 9th within the Madea franchise, Boo, A Madea Halloween. Boo, A Madea Halloween is a comedy horror film directed, written, starring, and co-produced by Tyler Perry.
More Madea than anything, man. It's so much fun, and for new fans, it's a younger, hipper, sleeker movie, and it's just a lot of fun.
Because everybody has a Madea in their family. Everybody has a Madea. One of them ones that'll snatch you up and tell you the truth and love you all at the same time. Everybody has one, yeah.
I love it when it's all done and it's all complete and everybody gets to see the finished product, so that's always great.
It's not one thing that you use with both.
No, not writing is the one I can do alone, so that's about solitude for me, so that's the one I enjoy the most.
The idea for the film originated from a fictitious Madea Halloween movie that was mentioned in Chris Rock's 2014 film, Top 5.
Don't come over here with that damn foolishness. Let something jump up out of this damn box. You got knocked the hell out.
What's up, ladies? We're having a Halloween party tonight, so why don't you come on by?
Tiffany, what's going on?
Chill out, Pops. It's cool.
Hey, Madea, I gotta go out of town. I was wondering if you can come by and just keep an eye on Tiffany.
No, son, no, I can't come over there. It's Halloween night. You know I like to go nowhere on Halloween.
I'll pay you.
I'm on my way. I'll be there now. How you doing, baby? Good to see you.
I'm glad you're here to help me with her because there's a party around the corner, and I want to be sure she doesn't try to sneak out.
This is gonna be so wild.
These children today, you got to drop the hammer on them.
It is the 8th film in the Madea series and the second to not be adapted from a stage play. A sequel, Boo 2, A Madea Halloween, was released in October 2017.
You know, Madea is my ride or die, you know what I mean? Me and Mud been rolling together a long time, so, you know, it's just all love, all respect, you know. Every time I work with Tyler, you know, Madea, I learn so much, you know what I mean? And to see him in character, and giving you directions and running the whole get up, it's just something to see, and I'm just blessed and thankful, you know, to even be a part of the TPS family.
It was amazing. Honestly, it was like crazy and a bunch of stuff going on, but I loved every minute of it. And just watching him like transform between characters is like unreal. And I've watched this stuff for so long, so like the whole Madea transformation, I feel like I was like fanning like in the back. I'm like, oh my God, that's Madea right there. Like, so I'm like, wait, get into character, okay. So it was just amazing watching the whole thing.
And the best part about it is this is for your grandma, your granddaddy, you know, for the whole entire family, small, you know, to the eldest, yeah.
At first, I got to start out with, the daughter has gotten really bizarre, especially now that she's 18. What is it about when we turn 18, we just think we own the world?
Just about that fear of never being able to die and invincible, living forever. Yeah, I think all teenagers had it.
Right.
When you get to my age, though, you kind of slow down and go, well, I better slow my ass down a little bit up in here. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I understand completely. It's like, go, have a good time. I'll see you tomorrow.
For sure, for sure.
And then Brian's just trying to be the good dad, even though he is kind of like stuck with the, you know, when they have the petting farm and all like that.
Yeah, he's stuck back in the day. He just won't let her grow up. So he's got issues as well. He just wants her to be his little girl forever. But, you know, it's hard when kids change. Yeah.
And then you've got Madea and the whole group and your dad, who is really off the chain in this one.
Listen, I'm letting Joe cut loose. I feel like Joe's getting to a point where he feels like he's going to die, so he can say anything he wants to say. And that happens a lot with older people, so I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah, because, I mean, there's certain lines I'm looking at, I'm just going, whoa, Joe!
Yeah, he needs his own movie, man. He needs his own rated R movie. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
No, we'll see.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then you've got to go on, of course, you know, with the whole Halloween thing. I mean, the frat guys are back.
Yeah.
They're still just as, you know, off the wall. And now they go out to someplace again. What is it about? Oh, people got killed here. Let's go hang out there.
Yeah. It's just youth. That youth. We're like, oh, this will be fun. This is exciting. This is thrilling. Yeah. I didn't need that growing up. I lived in the hood, so it was just a thrill to get home every day.
It was Halloween every day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
And then, of course, Madea. She's back, her and the whole group. And another part that I love, that's another part of her character, is that Cadillac. I love that
you're the
car.
second person to say that. Yeah, yeah. We have two, and we keep them running in tip-top shape, and it's definitely part of her. I have to put that in a museum somewhere.
The Henry Ford Museum.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Well, the Cadillac. You can't put the Ford in the Cadillac. That's General Motors.
Oh, but we can.
Yeah. Okay. Smithsonian.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There
Okay.
you go. We'll put it in there. That'll work.
Great.
But yeah, like I said, just a lot of fun, and it's just so weird when all of a sudden the horror characters start showing up.
Yeah.
Because then Madea and her friends, it's kind of like the crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm saving myself. I'll see you in the car.
You better catch up. We all out of here. Yeah. I just want to do something again, man, that was silly, that the timing is right again, so people can laugh. Just go out and laugh. The life is so short. So much is going on in the world. Everything's so heavy. Take 100 minutes to go laugh at something silly.
And you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Like you said, just something where you're just kind of like going, you know what I mean? I don't have to think.
Yep.
I can just sit and watch.
Yep, that's right.
Laugh, enjoy my popcorn and my soda, and then
that's right.
Skedaddle.
That's right.
Quick question. I've thought about this the other day. Out of all the times we've ever talked, and you've been doing Madea for many years, what was the genesis of that character?
Eddie Murphy doing the Clumps. I saw him do I had just done Joe. Joe was my first character on stage. And then I saw him do the Clumps. I said, wonder if I could try a female character. Like, who are the funniest women I know? And it was my mother and my aunt. And here I am, almost 20 years later, and she's still going. It's pretty crazy.
I mean, Tyler Perry wrote an incredible script. It was really literally there. I didn't have to do a lot of background. I did some.
There was nobody else that I wanted to do the role. I mean, Taraji's amazing. She's incredible. She's an incredible actress, and she can do anything. So of course it was her.
Well, they're not expecting this. They're not expecting a thriller. And when he called, I was very excited because he said to me, I want to do something different. And I'm always up for a good challenge.
Well, it's the first time the artist in me got a chance to express himself in film, so I'm pretty excited about it.
One more.
Oh, it means a great deal. It means a sense of accomplishment. It means a sense of all the hard work I put in, all the daily movement to get it done was the right thing. I was on the right path. So all that means a great deal to me. For this for me is hard in the sense of having, Idris was talking about this as I was sitting here, we were talking about dreams and when you first got here and what you dreamed of and what you believe. And we all thought, it'd be great to have that one day. And as I sit here, it is wonderful to have it. And as I'm thinking about it, a star, and I think about what a star is, and I think about a star being liked for so many people. A star you can always see even in darkness. So my hope is that anyone in this town, because I see lots of people come here with their dreams in their hands, and sometimes it doesn't work out or sometimes they give up. And for all those people whose dreams may be on life support, I want you to walk past this star in particular and know that I've been there. I've been struggling, I've been out, broke, homeless, I've been through all of those things, but there was a perseverance, a tremendous faith in God, a tremendous hope that allowed me to keep going.
Tyler Perry's love of film and TV isn't limited to his own projects. In 2015, Perry acquired the 330-acre former military base, Fort McPherson, located in Atlanta, which he converted to studios. The studios were used to film the HBO Films/own film version of The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, and is currently in ongoing use for the television series The Walking Dead. 50,000 square feet of the site are dedicated to standing permanent sets, including a replica of a luxury hotel lobby, a White House replica, a 16,000 square foot mansion, a mock cheap hotel, a trailer park set, and a real 1950s style diner that was relocated from a town 100 miles away. It also hosts 12 sound stages named after highly accomplished African Americans in the entertainment industry. The blockbuster Marvel film, Black Panther, was the first to be filmed on one of the new stages at Tyler Perry Studios, as announced personally by Tyler Perry on his Instagram account on February 19, 2018. Tyler Perry Studios is one of the largest film studios in the nation and established Tyler Perry as the first African American to outright own a major film studio. Perry is a Christian. He has become good friends with Janet Jackson, Will Smith, and Oprah Winfrey. Many of the themes in his work reflect theology and social behavior, indicative of the predominantly Black church culture, such as the many scenes in both his stage and screen work that feature church settings and worship styles commonly found in predominantly African American churches, including showcases of gospel music and artists. In 2007, Perry bought a 17-acre estate in the Paces neighborhood of Buckhead, Atlanta. In May 2016, he sold the house for $17.5 million, also closing the biggest deal ever for a private home in the Georgia capital. In 2013, his company, ETPC LLC, purchased around 1,100 acres in the New Manchester, Georgia area of Douglas County, Georgia. On July 20th, 2009, Perry sponsored 65 children from a Philadelphia day camp to visit Walt Disney World after reading that a suburban swim club, the Valley Swim Club in Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania, had shunned them. He wrote on his website, "I want them to know that every act of evil that a few people will throw at you, there are millions more who will do something kind for them." On December 8, 2009, Perry's mother, Willie Maxie Perry, died at age 64, following a long period of illness. In August 2010, it was reported that he had purchased Dean Gardens, a 58-acre estate in the Atlanta suburb of Johns Creek. He tore down the existing 32,000-square-foot mansion and planned, but never built, a new environmentally friendly home on the property. Tyler Perry had been in a long-term relationship with Galila Bekele since 2007, when on November 30th, 2014, they welcomed their son into the world. The couple liked to keep their lives away from the public. Galila broke the news of her pregnancy to Tyler over FaceTime at the same place he found out his abusive father was not his biological father.
How long have you been together?
Off and on, 2007 we met at a Prince concert. Prince was performing at the Roosevelt Hotel in a small room, and she walked in, and I was like, "Who's that girl?" Yeah.
And how did you ultimately know that this was the person you wanted to build a life with?
When I got a call on FaceTime, it was so strange. I was in the very arena that I had played, and I got the test results back, the DNA test, saying that my father wasn't my father. I'm in the exact same arena. A year or two later, I get a FaceTime call, and she's holding up the pregnancy stick. I'm like, I guess this is happening.
There is no doubt that Tyler Perry has had a roller coaster life, but his love of his craft and of God has carried him from success to success. Now in his 50s, Tyler Perry shows no signs of slowing down whatsoever, and he will continue to bring hilarious and touching stories to the screen for many years to come.
So if you're looking at all of these stars, I'm sure everybody has a story here on this who's been immortalized here. But this one in particular is for the underdogs. This one in particular is for the ones who want to do it their way. This one in particular is for those who want to bring as many people through the door with them as they can. So I am honored, I'm grateful, I'm humbled, I'm a bit confused because it's all so overwhelming right now. I got to take a moment to take it all in. So I am taking this particular moment in and feeling all this love. So God bless you. I thank you. I appreciate you, and God bless you all. God bless you all.